at the testimony of Habakkuk. For the just shall live by faith. Look at the testimony of the Hebrew writer. For without faith, it's impossible to please God. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is the rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So we look at David's estimation. Yet have I not seen, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor deceived they break. Out of all of David's experiences, he could say with certainty, he could say with confidence that God remains faithful. God has never forsaken the righteous. In all of Israel's history, God never left them. God was with Abraham as a pilgrim and a stranger in a land of promise. God was with Jacob in the house of Laban. God was with Joseph while in slavery and in prison. God was with Moses as he stood before Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go." God was with Israel as they journeyed in the wilderness. God was with Joshua as they conquered in the land of promise. We can count on the faithfulness of God because he'll never forsake his children. As I close, the only time we see a righteous person forsaken by God is the mouth of Jesus when he was on the cross. And about the ninth hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, "Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani." My God, Father, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? Jesus made the statement because for the first time in eternity, God the Son was separated from his Father. The nature of the penalty that Jesus suffered necessitated that God had to leave him hanging, because on the cross Jesus became sin. The Bible tells us, for he made him who knew no sin to be sin for us, that we might become the righteousness of God. So on the cross, Jesus was treated as the worst sinner that ever lived. He was treated as the worst murderer. He was treated as the worst thief. He was treated as the worst idolater. He was treated as the worst liar. He was treated as the worst adulterer. He was treated as the worst embezzler. So you see, in Christ, the sinless became sin in order that we might become righteous before God in him.